From the social engineering, society will decline. Please understand. Society and the societal thinking, the average thinking should be at high level for the society to sustain and to think in a better way to build the society. That is very important. Particularly, the future is yours. You are going to live in this society. Therefore, social engineering is also must. You must create an awareness about the bad things because of the internet, because of the excessive information available on the net. What are the problems? So, as an educator, engineering students, it is your responsibility to awaken the society also around you. ఒక ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్ ఉన్నాడంటే 100 మందిని ఎడ్యుకేట్ చేయాలి. అలా కాకుండా నీది నువ్వే చూసుకుంటున్నావంటే నువ్వు స్వార్థపరుడి కింద లెక్క. ప్లీజ్ అండర్స్టాండ్. స్టూడెంట్స్ మే నాట్ లైక్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ సెంటెన్స్, బట్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ. ఎవరో సొసైటీని బిల్డ్ చేశారు. వీఆర్ ఆల్ లివింగ్ ఇన్ దాట్. But at the same time, it is the responsibility of the current student. People at the age of 18, and they can do anything. They can create a new world. So therefore, you must awaken the society. You must inform them. ఒక స్టూడెంట్ ఉన్నాడంటే 100 మందికి చుట్టుపక్కల ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరికీ నాలెడ్జ్ రావాలి. యూ మే బి కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ విలేజ్. నేను చదువుకున్నానా, ఐఎమ్ డిఫరెంట్, ఐ హ్యావ్ గాట్ దిస్ రైట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, ఐఎమ్ హియర్ టు షేర్ అని చెప్పాలి. మేము మీలాగా అయితే లేము. లెట్ మీ టెల్ యూ, అట్ ది ఏజ్ ఆఫ్ 14 మరి రేషన్ షాప్ వాడు బియ్యం అమ్మేసుకుంటున్నాడు. మండల్ హెడ్ క్వార్టర్స్ పాలెం సమాధి. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి కంప్లైంట్ చేసి వచ్చారు. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ డే విజిలెన్స్ వాళ్ళు వచ్చారు ఊర్లోకి. సాక్ష్యం నేను చెప్పాను. ఐ డిడ్ ఇట్ వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ 9th క్లాస్. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇంటర్మీడియట్ కాదు. ఇంటర్మీడియట్ అయిన తర్వాత ఓరియంటేషన్కి పేరెంట్ వస్తాడు, ఇండక్షన్కి పేరెంట్ వస్తాడు, ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ నోటీస్ లిస్టు పేరెంట్ వచ్చి చేసి పెడతారు, అన్నీ చేసి పెడతారు. వెన్ ఐ జాయిన్ ఇన్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ కోర్స్, ఐ ఓన్లీ ట్రావెల్డ్ all the way 250 kilometers up to Usman University building, took admission. So much with your work and involvement you should be able to learn. Parents support తీసుకోవద్దంటలే, తీసుకునే దగ్గర తీసుకోండి. You must explore on your own. You will become knowledgeable and your capabilities will be enhanced. So welding is a repetitive one, but maintaining the quality is very, very important. I must tell you, metal inert gas welding example of BHEL R&D. The heat exchanger, there are two components are to be joined. It is a twin electrode. I mean, they have to attempt from two ends at a time because of the thermal expansions involved. So for that, they have used a continuous path controlled robo. So therefore, when they attempt at both edges, whatever the expansions that take place, that will be taken care. So one side it cannot be fast and one side it cannot be slow. So that has to be programmed and simultaneously welded from both ends at a time. Otherwise, if you attempt one end, that will cause thermal expansions and the sides will become unequal. So that particular welding technology was developed somewhere around 20 years ago in BHEL Technology Development Lab. So from that experience, I wanted to show this a particular example. And what can robots do? Manual tasks that human don't want to do it. So this kind of thing, we have been advocating that certain acts, the human being should not be put to these kinds of works. And then, of course, history, there are many slides. You can only see it. But if I want to cover that, we will miss many other things. At some point, So 1950s, there was a thinking that computer technology advances and control machinery is developed, and one question is arised at that point of time, that is the computer an immobile robot? Certainly not. It is capable of taking in program and then giving an output. So 1954 one development where George Revel replaced the slave manipulator in a teleoperator with the programmability of the CNC controller, thus creating the first industrial robot called the programmable article transfer device. So that is used to transfer the articles only. And then of course I'll 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 give this entire folder that I brought here so that you can take it from them and then see later. So these are all certain developments which were mentioned in the history at different names. iRobo, Turtle Robo, and Sputnik. These appeared. So by 1960s, industrial robots created. Robotic Industries Association states that an industrial robot is a reprogrammable multifunctional manipulator designed to move materials, parts, tools, or specialized devices through variable programmed motions to perform a variety of tasks. This is as per the definition of Robot Institute of America, 1979. And then, of course, the term robo was referred in the moonwalk also. And certain novels also they figured. Yes. This particular robo in the history of robos, SCARA, Selective Compliance Assembly Robotic Arm. This is highly industrially used robo. This has attained the prominence because of its peculiar use, particularly loading the machines and unloading the machines on a work table. You can see that all the axes about which the robo is operating are vertical. So this one is translatory motion only, up and down. And this one is rotation about this particular axis. This is the vertical axis. This translation about the linear movement about the vertical axis. And this is also rotation of this particular link over this vertical link. That is also vertical axis. The SCARA, it has got two revolute movements and one linear movement. All are the axes of which are vertical. That is the specialty of this. And this is very much used in measurements, precision measurements, and loading the components on the machine. Some of these we will see in our some of the videos. I brought about 9 videos which you will be seeing. Yeah, these are the some of the terminologies that were figured, and simultaneously the advancements that were happening in electronics engineering has got impact. You please understand, you are thinking that the developments in chip technology or computer technology, you think that it is only revolutionizing the computers. No, its effect and revolutionizing the whole manufacturing and mechanical engineering. Its effect on manufacturing engineering, manufacturing technology is by about 70% in comparison to their own. Their respective discipline, the impact is certain level only, but it is impacting the other disciplines which are dependent on it. Every development, every processor, from one processor to other process, whenever development is taking place, it has got more effect on the numerical control and CNC technologies. With the advent of more and more technological revolution, that is really impacted the CNC machines. So with the use of robots, you have got the flexible manufacturing system also developed to great extent. Once again, I am asking, after giving a lecture for about 20-30 minutes, once again I am asking you the question, what is a robo? A manipulator is a robo. Then autonomous robo is a higher level, and in between also certain levels you have. Right? Yes. Defined by Robotics Industries Association as a reprogrammable multifunctional manipulator designed to move materials, parts, tools, or specialized devices through variable programmed motion for a variety of tasks. Possesses certain anthropomorphic characteristics. What are the anthropomorphic? Anthropomorphic means like human being. Mechanical arm. Mechanical arm. Sensors to respond. It can see and then respond. If there is obstacle, it will stop. Then what more? Intelligence to make decisions. It is going, if there is an obstacle, it will take a turn. Okay? So there is one particular articulated robo which is similar to anthropomorphic configuration of the human being. So there is all rotary triple R. Triple R robo is anthropomorphic configuration. You can simply one revolution about this axis through which you can rotate like this. Second R is a horizontal axis about which the shoulder can be lifted like this and like this. And the third one is this one. Okay. So it is totally 3R. Anyway, you got addicted to the term triple R, so you can remember easily. Triple R is anthropomorphic configuration. So that is the beginning of these 3R are major axis. Please remember, major axis will help to position the robo. The minor axis or miscellaneous axis, they are going to orient the gripper. That also we will see. A robot is a system consists of following elements. Manipulator is a mechanical. This is one link, second link, and third link. This is the manipulator part of it. End effector. End effector is, it can be a gripper or a tool to perform certain operation also. Okay? This is pitching. Revoluting. It is revolution, rotating. Revolution or P, that is pitching up and down. Yeah. So RPY. RPY notation is very, very important notation in robotics. So that is to specify the motions that are required to perform certain tasks. Okay. So this is end effector. This is the part that generally handles objects, makes connection to other machines, or performs the required task. It can vary in size and complexity from an end effector on the space station to a small gripper. It can be a gripper, or it itself can act as a welding gun. Welding gun can be an end effector. These are all the actuators, are the muscles of the manipulator. So actuator give either the linear movement or rotary movement. Once again, sensors, you see, actuators are the servo motors, stepper motors, and pneumatic cylinders. These are the three types: electrical, Electrical, mechanical, and then pneumatic and hydraulic systems are used as the actuators. Sensors are used to collect information about the internal state of the robot. There are internal sensors and external sensors. Internal sensors collect the information about the robot itself, how it is moving, where it is positioned, where is the joint angle and all that. External means it is going, is there any obstacle, then what is the distance and all that. That is the external sensors. Robots are often equipped with external sensor devices such as a vision system through which it collects the image, and image processing is another area. Touch and tactile sensors, which help to communicate with the environment. Okay, these are all. You are also doing the similar thing. Okay, you are going on road, and then when your sir comes, say good morning, and then you move. Or sometimes you don't wish because the other day he has marked absent. And that is also one sensory perception through which your brain is taking the decision. Future robots also you will train. That also we'll see. Yeah, robot configurations. This is also called gantry robot. When it works on the ground in this position, it is called a rectangular robot. And you remove it and attach overhead. Particularly that is used in tool room for moving the tools. That is called gantry robot. See, gantry robot, x-axis movement here, z-axis movement in this direction, 3 mutually perpendicular directions, XYZ system. When the movements happen, when that is employed for doing some work, that is a rectangular robot. And it is called gantry robot. This can be, you remove it and attach it from top. When that is used to perform certain tasks at overhead level, then that is called a gantry robot.